In the dense fog cloaking Alaska's wilderness, every branch holds its breath, a fleeting movement, a soft crack among decaying leaves, then silence. Silence so intense it stops your heart, not because danger is coming, but because it's already here. A colossal shadow emerges at the forest's edge. No growl, no display, just a silent presence you cannot ignore. This is no legend. This is the grizzly, and this is its world. The grizzly needs no armor, every muscle fiber, every claw. It's all a weapon. One strike, and deer flesh tears wide open. One sweep, and a full-grown wolf is lifted clean off the ground. But the fear it brings doesn't come from rage. It comes from power, precise, deliberate, and controlled down to the last joint. Its shoulder blades are living shields. Anchored in dense muscle, they can snap a predator's spine with a single blow. Its nose picks up the scent of death from over 15 miles away. Its skin, over an inch thick, shrugs off wolf bites, rival claws, and the thorn-forged steel of the deep forest. Its molars crush long bones to dust. Its stomach digests fur, cartilage, hide, the parts humans scrape off their plates. Nothing on its body is unnecessary. No training required. The strategy is written in its genes. The grizzly isn't just a wild animal. It is the embodiment of nature's law. A law where one slow step means extinction. Wolves never hunt alone. They are masters of tactics, drawing rings of attack from distances their prey cannot predict. A lone grizzly can fend off one wolf, even two. But when 6 to 12 starving wolves surround it, the fight becomes far more than muscle. The pack doesn't rush in. They move like shadows. Distract, bite, retreat. Bite again and circle back. Their fangs graze thick fur, nips to legs, ribs, rear. Not aiming for the heart, aiming for exhaustion. The bear holds its ground, half steps back, spins, lashes tail, swings its hind leg. One wolf flies from the swarm. Another yelps, struck in its flank. No roar, no chaos, just vaporous breaths, wind tearing through mist swipes. In this relentless melee, stillness is the deadliest weapon. The grizzly doesn't win through speed. It wins by persistence, endurance, by one decisive strike that can drop a wolf in a heartbeat. But sometimes even it turns away, not out of fear, but because one wound isn't worth a meal. It releases the carcass, turns its back. The wolves don't follow, because even conquered, it remains the grizzly. A mountain lion lives in silence, a shadow beneath the canopy, a leaf falling unheard. No roar, no missed swipe, just a leap, a snap to the neck, a break in 3 seconds flat. Its muscles are built to descend cliffs, to crush without warning. Its claws are knives, its eyes pierce darkness. But when that darkness strikes a walking mountain of muscle known as the grizzly, the rules shatter. A cat drops from a 10-meter height, coiling like a blade aiming for the neck and shoulder blind spot. Its jaws clamp thick fur, teeth seeking bone. The bear pivots, no dodge, no roar, just a sudden twist. Its front paw, half the size of a skull, swings into the lion's face. Blood erupts from its snout. Its eyes lose focus. Its four limbs flail midair. The strike doesn't kill, but it shatters the initiative. The standoff lasts under a minute. No groan, no chase. Just heavy silence once blood meets earth. No absolute victor. But the cat never retreats when caught off guard. The mountain lion lopes away into the forest. It doesn't run, but it limps. And in its cold, calculating eyes, one truth is etched. Some beasts cannot be felled by surprise. The black bear is not foolish. It retreats before the scent of the grizzly even rides the wind. Not out of weakness, but from knowing its limits. One survives by evasion, the other survives by sheer weight. Not rivals, two worlds that were never meant to collide. When both arrive at the carcass of a fallen elk, the black bear may be first, but when the grizzly steps in, it doesn't need to roar. A cold, unblinking stare is enough to make the other vanish into the forest shadows. But if cornered, if a cub is at its side, the black bear does not run, it roars, not with hope of victory, but with the certainty that it cannot allow its cub's blood to be spilled. The clash lasts seconds, but in every blow, 1,000 years of survival bear down. The black bear falls, gasping. It does not flee, it does not beg, and the grizzly does not finish it, not from mercy, but because the other dared to stand its ground. The forest falls silent once again. And in that silence, an unspoken law is carved deeper into the land. Not through words, but through dust, claw marks, and the gaze of a creature that never needs to ask, who owns this place? Salmon season isn't just a feast. It's a golden window for survival. Cold torrents, fierce currents, salmon leaping upstream in an ancient dance humans cannot mimic. But the grizzly can. It senses how the water flows, knows where salmon rise, knows exactly when to extend its paw. Some stand amid rapids like living statues. Some swipe salmon mid-air, eyes never flicking. Not every strike lands, but the bear doesn't rush. It learns from each attempt, remembers each catch. Some pick the same spot for 10 seasons straight, never missing a day. This is more than hunting. It's a life ritual, a dance between predator and river that never ends. The forest is frozen, snow presses thick, no scent of carcasses, no footsteps of prey. It is when the grizzly vanishes from the world it once dominated, but not to rest, to fight another way. It burrows, digs deep into earth, lies silent for months. No eating, no drinking, no walking. Its heart slows from over 40 beats per minute to around 8. Yet muscles remain intact. Its mind remains alert. And if anyone enters at the wrong time, it awakens as if it never slept. For mothers, this is birthing season. Cubs arrive into brutal cold, suckle as the outside world freezes over. This is biology humans cannot replicate. A silent life with no pulse, no light, no sound. And when spring returns, a grizzly emerges, not weaker but stronger than ever. The grizzly needs no tools, it has memory, not like humans, but a memory shaped by every near death, every hard-won meal. It remembers streams where salmon ran, spots where it met last year's fawn, the wind's direction when that wolf pack appeared. When it encounters a mountain lion that attacked last year, it does not forget its gaze, its location, its scent of blood. It does not wander randomly. It does not live by instinct alone. Each choice is the result of hundreds of hours spent observing, thousands of hours surviving harsh land. The grizzly isn't clever in human terms, but in the wild, where a single mistake kills, it is the master strategist. When the last gusts of late winter leave the mountain slopes, when rivers begin flowing again beneath melting ice, the grizzly appears. Not with fanfare, but with presence that resets the forest pulse. It needs no crowd, no praise. But if nature is a living chessboard, the grizzly is the piece none can replace. It does not rule by power, it regulates by presence. It does not produce order, it keeps it from collapsing. Whether it's a strike in a stream, a rumble in the night, or a silent footstep in deep woods, each of its acts is a reminder that nature remains raw, strong, and fair in its own way. No ritual, no crown, but among millions of creatures, there is only one grizzly, a symbol without carving, without story. Just someone who once stood in the forest, listened to shifting leaves, and realized they were no longer top of the food chain. If you ever face one, remember this: you are not watching an animal. You are confronting life's purest essence, resilience, silence, and the refusal to retreat.